But Mr. Bullock, you had ample notice. Vacate at once.
I've got rights. That's what I'm standing on. Section 40, Article 13 says no veteran can be evicted.
There is no such article.
There isn't? Well, there should be. I refuse to be evicted because a wealthy jerk named Michael O'Connor wishes to perpetuate his name on an 80-story steel monument.
Mr. Bullock, don't you realize this building is being torn down? You're the only one that hasn't vacated.
Listen, chum, I've hunted 3 months for this foxhole, and I'm not leaving this chair.
Will you vacate quietly, or must I...
Call your Cossacks. I'll fight it out in the front if it takes all winter.
Alright, let's take him out.
Do your worst. I captured these handcuffs from a Japanese MP. Little did I know that this souvenir of war would become the instrument of resisting tyranny. Go on, move me. Well, Michael O'Connor's an octopus. The human octopus slowly strangling civilization in his tentacles.
Say, you better go home and get changed. It's cold. Where do you live?
Right here. You're practically standing in the middle of my living room. Here you go. Give you a grand tour.
It's a terrible thing, isn't it? The housing problem.
I'd settle for an upholstered, steam-heated gutter.
Well, fortunately, I solved my residential problem years ago. Would you care to be my guest for the night?
Oh, no. I don't want to trouble you. Thanks anyway.
It's no trouble at all. As it happens, I live alone, and I'd be delighted to have you.
Well, okay. Do you always go through the back fence?
Only when the house is boarded up.
Only when the house is boarded up.
Yeah, come on.
Michael O'Connor, champion of the Class B sloop, 1937 Newport races. Michael O'Connor?
Here you are, my boy. Try this.
So, wasn't this just dandy? You're Michael O'Connor's wife. Listen, moneybags. While girls like you are living here in Oriental splendor, guys like me are being thrown out of $40 a month apartments.
My boy, you forced me to divulge a secret. I am not Mrs. O'Connor. McKeever's my name. Eloise T. McKeever.
But isn't this... But aren't you... But...
Let's just say I'm the guest of Mr. O'Connor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought maybe you lived here alone.
I do.
Well, where's Mr. O'Connor?
In his estate in Virginia, a place called Bubbling Springs. It's quite beautiful there.
Take a look what I read in the paper this morning. Evicted tenant calls O'Connor an octopus. People, I can't believe this. Well, Mr. Farrow, the building we are constructing in New York, as you're well aware of, is merely the first link in our post-war plans. Take a good look. This is the main terminal of our newest and greatest venture, an air cargo network that will span the globe, a dozen times as rapid as present land and water transportation. Well, Mr. Farrow, what do you think of it?
It's inspired, Michael, but you're not going to build all of this. It's an ambitious undertaking. Where are you going to find sufficient property?
Believe it or not, we're getting it from the government.
From the government?
Exactly. The government owns Camp Kilson, over 300 acres just outside the city. It will be sold 1 month from today, and they will accept any reasonable offers.
Mr. O'Connor, you have a long-distance call from your daughter's school?
Not now. I'll call her back.
It isn't your daughter. It's the headmistress, and she says it's very important.
Mull over this project for a minute, Farrow. I'll be right with you. I'll take it in here.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes? Yes, this is Mr. O'Connor. Run away? I just don't understand this. Yes. Yes, do that. And I'll keep you posted. Thanks. Goodbye.
Mr. O'Connor, anything I can do?
Do you suppose she's gone back to her mother?
I'm not sure, but I doubt it.
Farrow, I want you to phone our legal company in New York. I want the best detective agency they can get. Tell New York to keep in constant touch with me until they find her.
Yes, sir.
Mac, quit playing with the light switch. What's going on here?
Jim, what time is it?
4 minutes to 9.
It can't be them. It's too early.
Can't be who? Who's too early?
Never mind.
You said you lived here alone?
Yes?
Well, looks like you got company. Someone's coming up the stairs. Well, you got pretty good taste, haven't you? Come on, shed that name.
Who are you?
Come on, give.
Get your hands off me.
Okay, sister, you want to play rough? I said take it off.
What are you people doing here?
Oh, we just stay here to make sure that girls like you don't swipe great big mink coats like this.
You get out of here before I call the police.
You'll call the police? That I've got to see. Where's the phone? Go on, call them.
Oh, just a second. Jim, may I speak to you outside for a minute, please? Excuse us, miss.
Don't get any ideas. Say, what's the idea? Say, what's the idea of you grabbing the phone?
Jim, I'm afraid we're in no position to allow her to call the police.
Why not?
Well, because that young lady, no matter who she is, has just as much right to be here as we have.
Well, I don't get it. Aren't you a guest of Mr. O'Connor?
Well, yes, except Mr. O'Connor doesn't know about it.
You're a friend of his, aren't you? That is, if anyone could be a friend of that guy.
Never laid eyes on him. Our paths have never crossed.
So you live here without permission?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you get away with it?
It's so easy. Mr. O'Connor leaves for his estate in Virginia on November 1st. I move in on November 3rd.
But suppose he comes back.
Oh, he never comes back until March 15th. I move out March 13th. It works out very well that way.
Why, you old possum. You're bound to get caught, you know that.
They never even came close in all the 3 winters I've been here. I never do any harm. As a matter of fact, I do a lot of good. I dust the furniture every once in a while. I wind the clocks. You take these clothes, for example. If it weren't for me, they'd be in the closet gathering moths. I take them out for an airing every day.
Say, what are we going to do about her?
You leave it to me. I'll give her a good lecture and send her home. Come on. Young lady, we've decided that...
No, please don't call the police. I know I shouldn't have broken in, but it's just, I'm applying for a job tomorrow, and I needed a coat, so I...
That's a fine excuse.
It's not an excuse, it's true. Here.
Wanted. Girl personality to sell sheet music. Apply Times Square Melody Shop. Well, sure, you gotta wear a mink coat. You work at those fancy music shops. Play those Frank Sinatra records. Chills run up and down your spine. It gets cold. You have to wear a mink coat.
It's the first time I ever did a thing like this. Please don't call the police.
Young lady, don't you know it's against the law to break into other people's homes?
I do, but I was hungry and alone, and I...
I'll go get some water.
Yeah, hurry.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Are you feeling better?
Too much.
Say, when's the last time you ate?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, say, where do you live?
In Dubuque with my 13 brothers and sisters.
14 children.
Ooh, they must call your house the Stork Club.
Have these cookies. They're very nice. It's the Gates Patrol. Hurry, get out of sight, quick, hurry. Oh,
Here we go again.
back here, hide.
Thought I heard something.
It's the police. They come here every night at 10.
Yeah, but why the blackout?
Well, I've arranged a gadget at the front door to turn the lights on and off every time someone opens it.
Why are we hiding here?
Young lady, you may as well know. I'm an interloper, same as you are.
Oh, so you go through this every night?
Well, yes, but you get used to it after a while. In fact, it's kind of exciting.
O'Brady, reporting from the O'Connor house. Hey Cecil, how'd you like to live in a joint like this?
Have room for the rest of my wife's relations? I don't think so.
Here, put this on.
Thank you. Young lady, we've decided not to turn you over to the police, but you must go back home.
Please don't send me back to him.
You're married?
No, my father. He's lazy and a drunkard, and he beats us.
Beats all 14 of you?
Every night.
Oh. Your father may be something, but he's not lazy.
Please don't say that.
All right, you can stay here for tonight. And in the morning, you try to get that job at the music shop. I'll even lend you a coat, but not the mink. Something less expensive. And be sure to bring it back.
I will.
Well, it's getting late. You can sleep upstairs in the room to the left. Be sure to make your bed in the morning.
I will.
All right, good night.
Good night.
No.
Good night, Jim.
Come on, Mac, what gives?
You're putting me in a very difficult position.
Well, Mac, these people gotta have a place to live. You're O'Connor's guest, I'm O'Connor's guest, and look, we'll all be O'Connor's guest.
It's just until they find a place. Please, Miss McKeever.
Oh dear. In all the 20 years I've lived being a guest in other people's homes, I have never been in a situation quite like this. Still, I suppose we can manage.
Thank you.
Yeah. Atta girl, Mac.
Tell me, how long have you been married?
7 years.
Are you happy?
Sure. Hank's a great guy. Say, you're a little crazy about Jim, aren't you?
Oh, he's nice. He doesn't know I'm alive. He calls me Cookie. What did Hank call you?
Sugar, because I was so sweet.
Tell me, what made him propose?
Well, it was at the movies. Gregory Peck and this blonde were getting married, so I said, gee, I sure wish that was us. And Hank said, uh-huh. And then I said, ain't marriage wonderful? And Hank said, uh-huh. And then I said, why don't we get married? And Hank said, uh-huh. And then, oh, after all, how do you say no after a guy coaxes you like that?
Now, boys, money is a matter of analysis. Now, analyze this. You figure out what people want most, and then you give it to them. Well, use yourselves as an example. What do you want most?
A job and a place to live.
Exactly. And you boys will find plenty of vacancies, as long as you put your minds to it.
Well, Mac, where are all these vacancies?
The army barracks.
Are you kidding?
No, she's right. There's vacant barracks in hundreds of deserted camps all over the country. Electricity, gas, and water in every one of them. Mac, you're a genius. They need people like you in Washington.
Oh no, they're balled up enough down there.
Army barracks. I could redesign them. A few plumbing changes, a little landscaping, a little bit more closet space.
You got it? Now, have you boys ever heard of a place called Camp Kilson?
Yeah, that's right outside New York City. I'll head down to DC tomorrow to work things out.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Excuse me. What are you dressed for?
I have a date.
Whose dress is that?
Miss O'Connor's.
So, at that again? Remember, don't touch that mink coat.
If Miss McKeever can wear Mrs. O'Connor's clothes, then I can wear Miss O'Connor's clothes.
Oh, hey, careful of that thing.
It's not loaded. And my father used to take me hunting with him.
I thought your father was a drunkard.
He would go hunting while he was drunk. He thought the quail were ducks.
Well, if you know all about guns, you should know how to aim one.
Show me.
First, you put the butt of the gun on your right shoulder, and left arm well under the barrel. Right forefinger on the trigger. Squeeze gently. Tighter. Tighter.
Trudy O'Connor!
Oh, hello, Dad. What a surprise.
Trudy, this is why I had to come all the way up to New York. Listen, I'm a very busy man. Now come along. Come along, please.
No, Dad, before you say anything, I'm not going back to finishing school.
And why not?
Because I'm finished. Besides, I've met someone I like very much. In fact, I'm in love.
Really? That's ridiculous. You're only 18.
My goodness, a girl of 18 is practically middle-aged nowadays. Girls in India get married at 11.
Yes, but this isn't India. Now come on, let's go to the house.
Oh, you can't do that.
Why can't I go to my own house?
Because I'm staying there, except they don't know that I'm me.
Who don't know that you're you?
Miss McKeever and Jim.
Who the blazes are they?
Miss McKeever's the one that moves in when you move out.
And this Jim?
Oh, he's wonderful. He thinks I'm a thief, and you're a drunkard and that you beat me.
This is fantastic. Squatters living in my house. I'll call the police.
Go ahead, call the police. You do what you want anyway.
Trudy,
I'm none of your concern. Goodbye.
Trudy, wait. Come sit down, let's talk.
I'm terribly unhappy.
And why? I've given you every luxury a girl could want.
And you think I should be happy. I was years ago when I was little.
When you were little?
It's true. Everything was wonderful. You and Mother were together, and that's all that mattered. And then, I don't know what happened, but you and Mother separated, I went off to school, and I would lie awake at night trying to figure it out. I was lonely, that's why I ran away.
How long have you known this Jim?
All my life, it seems.
What do you want me to do?
Meet Jim.
All right, I'll meet him.
Oh, thank you. But not as Michael O'Connor.
What's the matter with Michael O'Connor?
Well, nothing, but if you knew who you were, then I would always be wondering.
Wondering about?
Whether he was thinking about me or your bank account.
Oh, Trudy, that's ridiculous.
You know it's true. You always get what you want. Let me get mine just this once.
Okay, now what?
Let's go find you some old clothes.
But what about my new wool suit?
Miss McKeever, Jim, I found this poor old hungry man in the park. Can he stay with us?
Well, what's wrong with him? How can you see he's hungry?
Well, why wouldn't he be? Can he stay with us, Miss McKeever?
Now, Trudy, you know this house is crowded enough as it is. We can't go just taking in every tray to New York.
But there's tons of food and tons of room. Oh, what's your name?
Mike.
Hi, Mike. I'm Trudy, and this is Jim.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. I've seen your face someplace.
It could be. I've been following you around a long time.
My good man, would you like to come in and have a bite with us?
Of course he would, wouldn't you?
Now, there you are. You see, we're one big happy family here, so make yourself at home.
I'll try. Mighty nice lounging room you have there. Cigar smells pretty good too.
I'll tell you what. Someday, I might just let you smoke one.
Thank you.
Now, you better just scrub up. You're pretty dirty. I'll go rustle you up some food.
Trudy, I don't mean to be inquisitive, but how many people are living in this house? Maybe I should install a room clerk. Great Scott, what is that?
Oh, that's Jim. He's building a barrack in the cellar.
A barrack? Isn't this house big enough? Does he have to build barracks in the cellar?
Oh, Mike, it's ready.
What's ready?
Food.
Yeah. Oh.
Trudy, take a look. Each barrack and partition off will hold 12 families. 2 bedrooms, living room, kitchen for each.
Oh, Jim, that's wonderful. Mike, Jim and Hank are going to buy barracks from the army, and they're going to transform them into model homes.
Maybe you should build a model poorhouse so you can move in when the idea fizzles.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Feed a guy like that and he gets sarcastic.
He'll be more sociable once he eats, won't you?
Well, go ahead, Mike. Dig in.
Maybe something lighter, perhaps. That is, if you don't mind.
Perhaps you'd like some crepe Suzettes or some breast of hummingbird on toast.
Just milk and crackers.
Milk and crackers?
Ulcers.
Only the rich get ulcers.
Oh, what he meant was that he hasn't eaten in so long that he doesn't know if his stomach can hold solid food yet. Isn't that what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I should have said.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Hank, so what's the dope in Washington?
What a merry-go-round. I've been through so many revolving doors, I'm still going in circles. Well, they're willing to sell the property, land and all, but there's a catch.
Yeah, there always is.
They've had an offer of $150 grand, and the property is to be sold in 10 days to the highest bidder.
Now, buck up, boys. We're not licked yet. We'll bid $160,000.
Well, who's gonna offer them $160,000?
Now, gentlemen, there is no harm in making an offer. Once they accept it, That is the time to worry about where to get the money. Here, Mike. You know, Mike, you're terribly sloppy. If you can't clean up your act, you can't stay here. In fact, you staying here tonight is against my better judgment.
Well, I'm sorry to inconvenience you.
Well, it's these spells you have, these fits. Now, you can't stay upstairs with the women, so you'll have to stay downstairs in the servants' room. The dog barks at 7 a.m. Be sure to let him out, so I won't have to get up so early.
Hello, Farrah? It's me, O'Connor. No, I'm not kidnapped. I'm in town, doing the dishes. I can't tell you where. In the meantime, wire work a sham and tell him I'll take $6 million for that West Coast chain. Oh, did Mason make an offer for that steel leaves? What? $1.5 million? Tell him no soap. Nothing less than $3 million. And if American Fuel goes up half a point tomorrow, sell 100,000 shares. Right, and if you...
Mike, you must control it.
Control what?
The temptation to play millionaire.
Just because you're living in a millionaire's house doesn't mean...
Maybe I am a millionaire.
Okay, Mike, you're a millionaire. Now come on, we've got millions of dishes to do. Not with that, you'll break them.
There you are, Dad.
Trudy, let me tell you something. I control a dozen corporations. Railroads, steamships, coal mines. I push a button, make a bank president. But never in my whole life has anybody made a fool out of me. Washing dishes, a servant in my own household, a valet to a dog. He barks at 7 and I have to wake up to take him out for a promenade. And as for this Miss McGeever, who smokes my cigars, wears your mother's clothes, and drinks my brandy, I want her out of this house in the morning. And yes, that goes for your precious Jim, too.
But Dad, you promised. Where will they go? They have nowhere to live in this big old empty house with no one living in it. It's just not fair.
Jim's leaving in the morning. Everyone's leaving in the morning. I want these people out of the house in 24 hours or I'm having them arrested for vagrancy and trespassing.
Dad, please.
24 hours or I'm calling the police. Good night.
But Dad... Hello, Western Union? I want to send a telegram, please. To Mrs. Mary O'Connor, Royal Palms Hotel, Palm Beach, Florida. Dear Mother, please fly to New York at once. Will contact you. Waldorf Towers. Terribly urgent. Love, Trudy.
How do I look in these old clothes?
You look great. It's so great to see you, Mother.
You too, darling. Yes, I'm sure you love this Jim. You have all the symptoms. And what does your father think of him?
He's going to have him arrested.
For what? Loving you?
No trespassing.
Well, it's the same thing to your father.
It's awful, Mother.
No, I haven't seen him in over 4 years, but I think I know how to handle the situation. Your household will have to make room for another guest.
You, Mother?
Well, why not? Don't worry, I won't give anything away.
Oh, you're an angel. I can't understand why Dad ever let you go.
There are plenty of things that are difficult to understand about your father.
Slumgullion. Boy, I sure hope it tastes just like Mary's.
Taste familiar?
Mary!
Hello, Michael.
Well, this is a surprise.
I thought it would be.
May I ask what you're doing here?
Same as you. I came to meet Jim. I'm the new cook around here.
And have you had the extreme pleasure?
I have, and I found him to be everything that Trudy said he was.
Indeed. You know, you put on a little weight since last I saw you. In the wrong places.
It's the clothes! You put on some weight as well. I can remember when you only had one chin.
Indeed. Well, let me tell you. Shh. Stop shushing me. We're disposing of this nonsense once and for all. Imagine, an 18-year-old girl getting married to this,
You married me at 17.
and look what happened to us.
Nothing that a little fidelity couldn't have cured.
Oh, are you accusing me of infidelity?
I am. You left me and married your money.
Nonsense. Besides, I resent your being here. Trudy belongs at school and that's where she's going.
Shh, not so loud.
You listen to me, Michael J. O'Connor. Trudy's in love with a young man, and she wants to win him the hard way, not with your money. And instead of admiring her for it, you're battling her, just like you fought anyone who's ever gone against your will. You just haven't the courage to see this through.
Oh, I haven't?
That's what I said.
I'll show you. I can stick this out just as long as you can. Longer. You hear me? Longer.
That I'll have to see.
3 days! I'm going to give you 3 days over these pots and pans with your manicured fingernails. Then you slink back to Palm Beach in your favorite beauty parlor. Oh, and you might well just realize right now, this house just isn't big enough for the both of us.
All right. When are you leaving?
Hey, what's going on here?
Mike and Mary had a little argument, but it's all over now.
Wow, a new cook and already a fight in the kitchen? You two should learn to get along here. Cookie, I got good news for you.
I'm all ears.
Hank got a couple hundred of the boys together. They're all steamed up and ready to go. Between us, it's about 500 apiece. And we're going to see Wheeler Construction Company today. We go for the idea in a big way. And they may even put up the rest of the money we need.
Tell me more.
Well, I'm going to see the head of the outfit on Friday. Boy, if this idea works, I'll buy this joint from O'Connor.
Hello, Farrell? It's me. Listen, do we still own an interest in Wheeler Construction? Good, now pay attention. There's a young man coming in there on Friday named Jim Bullitt. He has some half-baked ideas about model houses and barracks or something. I want them to disregard the idea and offer him a job. Yes. Yes, I don't care if it's milking whales in Patagonia or teaching the Eskimos to boogie woogie. Only, it must be out of the country. I don't care. Make it Bolivia. The farther away, the better. There's only one stipulation. He has to be a single man. Single, you idiot! That means unmarried. Yeah, I don't care. Make up any excuse. All right. Now, how about that property? The price is now $185,000. Offer them $190,000. I don't care for Buck and Morgan and Chase. I want that property. Well, if you need cash, transfer a couple million over to
Mike, I know I'm sorry to interrupt your negotiations. I know you have millions and millions just hanging in balance. But Mike, you forgot to make your bed this morning.
Time for dinner, everyone.
No.
Mary, this is really good.
May I have a bit more, please?
Ha! What happened to your milk and crackers diet?
My stomach's a lot better.
That proves just what I've always believed. Indigestion is caused by unhappiness. You know, if you're unhappy with what the world makes you do, then you don't eat. But if you smile and you're happy all the time, and you enjoy life, you eat all the time.
I wonder if the O'Connors were as happy in this house as we are.
Happy? Oh, I hear they're the most snarled up people in the world.
And what's the matter with them?
Plenty. Take Mr. O'Connor, for example. He was a poor boy who became the second richest man in the world.
Almost the richest. So I hear.
Exactly. And, well, what do you get? I hear he's the worst tempered man in the country.
I hear he's so high-hat, he won't accept a glass of beer unless it's got a winged collar in it. He must hate photographers. I never see his picture in the papers.
Yeah, what does that guy even look like?
An octopus.
Now, Jim, we'll have no personalities. We are staying in Mr. O'Connor's home.
And eating his food and wearing his wife's clothes.
Ooh, that reminds me. She needs some new white t-shirts. What was I saying? Ah, yes. He's a sourpuss with a sour stomach. And he's so busy holding on to his companies that he couldn't even hold on to his wife and family.
Maybe his wife walked out on him.
Well, she's smart. She ran.
From what I hear, she's no bargain either. She lives in a big house down in Palm Beach, trying not to spend trying to spend most of her time trying not to miss a middle-aged woman.
Suppose we talk about something else.
You're right, Mary. Mike, have you had enough?
I've had plenty.
You know, Mike? Oh, be careful with those dishes. Oh, I found 2 chips last time. You know, Mike, you're the only one not contributing to the household at the moment. Tomorrow, you and I will go out for some manual labor.
What?
Come on, let's sing that old Christmas song we used to sing.
Oh, the one about holly wreath?
Yeah, that one. A holly wreath and mistletoe, a great big Christmas tree, a winter's day with lots of snow. That's what Christmas means to me. Just sitting by the fireside, as warm as we can be, with all the loved ones by our side. That's what Christmas means to me. I pray the Lord to bless again this land of liberty, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. That's what Christmas means to me. Open house for friends and neighbors, bringing merry cheer. Church bells ringing, voices singing, carols sweet and clear. I pray the Lord to bless again this land of liberty, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. That's what Christmas means to me. I miss that.
Come on, Mike, hurry up. Oh dear, let me help you with that.
Thank you.
Mike, have you had a hard day?
Oh, nothing to speak of. I nearly shoveled snow off of half of Manhattan.
Oh, careful, Mike. I heard something crack.
My back.
Oh, it did you good. You have color in your cheeks, while you look positively healthy.
Hello, boys. Hello, Jim.
Hello, Mike.
How do things go with construction?
Well, they turned thumbs down on our proposition, but they did offer me a job in Bolivia, $12,000 a year, and all expenses paid.
That's a lot of money. When are you leaving?
Are you kidding? Why would I want to go to Bolivia?
Well, beautiful country, fine climate, beautiful girls down there.
Well, we're not bad up here either.
But Jim, Bolivia's like the tin capital of the world.
Look, Mike, I like the good old US of A, and that ain't tin. If I can't make it here, then I'll quit. Plus, I can't let guys like Hank down. Him and others have put their time, faith, and dough into an idea. I'd be a heel to walk out.
I don't mean to be inquisitive, but what's this big idea you think's so important? I know it has to do with barracks or something.
It's an old army camp. The government's selling. We're trying to buy it.
Army camp? Where?
Just outside the city, actually.
You mean Camp Kilson?
Yeah, we thought we could get it cheap, but some drip got it up to 190 grand.
You mean to say you fellas have been bidding on that property?
Yeah. Say, Mike, why are you so interested?
Oh, I'm not interested. Doesn't mean anything to me. Only I'm just wondering, what do you fellas use for money? Clamshells?
No, we collected 100 grand from our partners, fellows just like us. We're not licked yet.
Mary?
Yes, Mike?
Remember that old railroad flat we used to have? $12 a month, and we thought it was expensive.
Well, it was the nicest flat on the block.
Remember how we used to sit out on the porch on hot summer nights? Me with my can of beer, and you with your bag of cherries, spitting stones at the Finnegan's goat?
Yes. Only it wasn't the Finnegan's goat, it was the Murphy's goat.
No, it was Finnegan's.
Well, I guess I ought to remember which goat I spat at.
That was fun, wasn't it? That's when we had friends. Real friends.
Yeah, and you had lots of muscle. Real muscle. Now you're as flabby as an old seal.
Hey, who's flabby?
Mike, Mary!
Now, wait, just a minute.
No! Go to your room. Go to your room. I will speak with you in the morning.
Jim, what's the matter?
Well, Cookie, I don't care what your name is, but whatever it is, the minute I land a job, I'll give you the chance to change it.
Good.
Good morning, Mary.
Oh, good morning, Mike. How's your back?
I'm fair on one side and bad on the other.
You know, Mike, I didn't sleep very well last night. Could you help me turn over the bed in the next tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Mike, I hope you and Mary don't think I was being too stuffy about last night. Only there are younger folk in this home, and you know, us older folk must set an example.
I assure you, Miss McKeever, it was all perfectly innocent.
Well, let's forget about it. Only, I hope you and Mary don't think I'm opposed to two people falling in love. I mean, you take that bed, for example. It's made for a man and his wife. Only, the man is in Virginia, and the wife is in Florida. You know, when you think of all the people falling out of love, even though they have everything, it's nice to know that people you like are falling in love.
Mac, there's some things that you just don't understand.
Oh no, I understand perfectly clear. Mary is in love with you. You know, I think you two should get married.
Married?
Yes. Marriage is what's best for you both.
It might be too late.
It's never too late. Now you take Jim here, for example. He's a nice enough fellow, but what has he done with his life? Absolutely nothing. And you take Mary. She's a nice enough girl and a nice enough cook. Responsibility is what's best for the both of you, and marriage means responsibility. You know, if I were a young man, I might consider marrying Mary myself. Think it over.
Mary, what's the matter with both of us? Why don't we call all of this off?
Call what off, Michael?
Mary, look, I love you. I always have. There's never been another woman in my life but you. No, I mean that. Why do you think I've been suffering through all of this? Because of you. Mary, I've been hoping that we... Mary, I never wanted that divorce.
I never wanted it either. Oh, Michael, you seem to have changed. It's almost like old times.
I have changed. I'm going to change more. I promise.
Outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful.
All right, folks, that's enough of that. Just as I suspected, old foul be a monkey's uncle.
Now, sir, your family connections must be better than that.
All right, Santa, saddle up your reindeer. Let's get down to headquarters.
Now, gentlemen, these folk aren't doing any harm. They're not thieves, nor vandals.
And who are you?
McKeever's my name, Eloise T. McKeever, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas.
And how long have you been living here?
I've been here for the past 3 winters, and speaking for these folk, they're very nice people, ex-servicemen with their wives, and they're just taking advantage of some much-needed shelter. You wouldn't turn them out on Christmas Eve, would you?
No, I guess not.
Oh, and this couple, Mike and Mary, are soon to be married. You see, love has flourished within our boarded windows.
Oh, Mary, this is the best Christmas present ever.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Oh, Mike, I'm terribly happy.
You know, I've been married 22 years myself.
22 years. My, that's wonderful.
Yeah, marriage is a great thing. No family should be without it. Take my wife, for example. Sits at home night after night.
All alone on Christmas Eve?
All alone and never a beef.
Well, give her a ring. Tell her to come on over.
You really mean that?
Sure, how about it, folks?
Sure, tell her to come over. It'll be fun.
Sure, it's so sweet of you people. Hello? Yeah, this is your husband, Cecil. I'm at a little party. That gloomy looking joint over on 5th Avenue, the O'Connor place.
Oh, tell her there's a hole in the back fence, not to come through the front door.
Oh, there's a hole in the back fence. Don't come through the front door. How can you say that? I haven't touched a drop. That isn't nice, Dorothy. Well, if that's the way you feel. She says she's not going anywhere. Well, thanks for the invite anyway. Dorothy's a great little woman. She's never laid a fist on me except in self-defense. Well, they're not doing any harm here, are they?
No, I guess not. Fraser, reporting from the O'Connor house. Everything's okay. Exceptionally okay.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
No! That doesn't break, would you? It leaks through the boards. Whatever you say, gentlemen. Won't you have a cigar?
Oh, gee, thanks.
Hey, may I have one?
I guess.
Thank you.
All right, folks, you can stay for the holidays, but try to be out by New Year's. If O'Connor found out about this, we'd be fired. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Boy, are these good.
What's the matter, Jim?
Oh, nothing. Just that the barracks property's been sold.
Oh, who'd they sell it to?
To Michael J. O'Connor. Here, read and weep. Well, that washes us up.
Outbidding all competitors, industrial wizard Michael J. O'Connor today added Camp Kilson to his vast holdings. How do you like that, O'Connor? How about that? He wants to buy everything up in the city. Doesn't want to leave anything for anyone else. He's got just about everything now, hasn't he?
Mike.
Now look, Mary, how did I know they were bidding on that property? I'm no mind reader.
Mm-hmm. And when did you find out?
Only a couple of days ago. Only did what I thought was right from a business standpoint. After all,
Don't get belligerent. I didn't say anything.
But you were thinking.
Of course I'm thinking. I'm thinking what a nice Christmas gift it would be for Trudy and Jim and the rest.
Oh. Their idea is harebrained and nonsensical. It won't make a dime.
Maybe not, but it'd make an awful lot of people happy.
You never did understand that business and sentiment don't mix. Why, you... Mary, let's not get sidetracked in a silly financial discussion. Why should we start off arguing again?
Michael J. O'Connor, I was wrong. You haven't changed a bit, and you never will. Never.
Trudy, I got your present. Open it up.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I didn't like the idea of you going around in borrowed clothes. Well, I hope it fits.
It will.
Here, let me help you. Cookie, it may not be a mink, but you sure make it look like it.
It's lovely. I can't take it.
Why not? It's a gift.
You shouldn't have. You can't afford it.
Well, it's Christmas. What's wrong?
Oh, you're just so wonderful.
Women are funny. Give them something to make them happy, and they cry about it.
Don't hold the door or anything.
Why not to hold the door for you? Can't believe I have to do this together.
You
Jim's
call that
leaving.
folding? Leaving? Where's he going?
Maybe it's for the best.
To Bolivia, to work for some construction company. Oh, Wheeler Construction, that's it.
Darling, if you really loved him, you'd marry him and go with him.
I can't, they only want single men.
That's odd. No, in fact, that's ridiculous. Wheeler Construction Company? Single men only. Well, if I remember correctly, your father owns that company.
Dad, do you mean you deliberately... Avaunt contemptible.
All right, Mary, we'll forget about Bolivia.
Michael J. O'Connor, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Fine, I'll give him a job.
What kind of job?
I don't know, but it'd be a job, you know. Nice office, secretary, salary, all the trimmings.
Dad, can't you understand? He wants to stand on his own 2 feet. He has ability, whether you think so or not.
Mike, I'm leaving in the morning, and when I do, Trudy is coming with me. Then you'll have this big old house all to yourself again. I hope you'll be very happy in it.
Where is everybody?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose they're down in the dumps, same as I am. You know, I don't think I'll come back here next winter.
Why? What's the matter with this place?
You know, since Hank and Jim lost that property, it's lost all its happiness and laughter. This place is more like a morgue now. I think I'll try the Zoofield Mansion next season.
The Zoofield Mansion? Everybody knows the Zoofield Mansion doesn't compare with this place. Man, they have bad plumbing. Besides, they don't have air conditioning. That's something to be considered.
Mike, a home, any home, is only what its occupants make it. This place just doesn't feel the same anymore.
Hello, Jim. I heard you're leaving.
Yeah, going to Wheeler Construction.
Jim, you don't want to go to Bolivia.
Why not? Tried selling me that deal before. You'll change your mind.
Well, I thought that maybe if you had a talk with Mr. O'Connor, you wouldn't have to go.
Talk with him? Like you talk with him if you can't even see him.
Well, I know a friend that works at the O'Connor building. Charlie is his name. Charlie Graham. He and I used to ride the rods together. Believe it or not, him and Mr. O'Connor are like two peas in a pod over there. I hope you don't mind, Jim, but I asked him to phone Mr. O'Connor to set up an appointment with you. And guess what?
I'm guessing.
He's going to see you in 1 hour.
Mike, are you feeling okay?
Mike, you're hallucinating again.
No, not this time. I know what I'm saying. Jim, you can't pass up this opportunity. You better go now.
Well, okay, Mike. Won't be the first office I'm thrown out of. And Mike, if anything happens, we'll cut you in. Why, hello.
Hello, gentlemen. Mr. O'Connor's expecting you. Will you go right in?
Thank you.
I don't care what it costs. I want it closed today. Yeah, right. And by the way, cable Kennedy in London and tell them they'll sell a British and Canadian holding for $12 million, and not a cent less. All right. Hello, gentlemen.
Mike, what are you doing behind O'Connor's desk?
You gone nuts? How did you get in here?
Better get out of here before O'Connor gets in.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Morning.
Where's Mr. O'Connor?
We haven't seen him.
Yeah, we have an appointment with him.
That's weird. What's that? Mr. O'Connor, what are you doing in the closet?
Oh, I like it in there. Nothing as restful as a nice, dark, stuffy closet.
Did you say Michael O'Connor?
That's what she said. Now don't start popping questions. I haven't time. Where are those papers to transfer?
Right here, sir.
Thank you. Now, before I transfer these barracks property over to you two gentlemen, I need you to do one thing for me.
Yes, sir.
Not a word of this to Miss McKeever. For all she knows, I'm still a panhandler. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, sit down, gentlemen. Make yourselves at home.
Jim?
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Well, just wait till you find out who Trudy is.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please? To Mike. I never thought it was possible, but he certainly came through.
To Mike.
Mike.
To Michael
Just Mike.
It's a shame we have to leave this place. But we did promise the cops that we'd be out here by the 1st of the year. I would like to have stayed here the whole winter, as I customarily do. But all good things must come to an end. The servants will be coming back and taking down the boards. So, tomorrow we must clean up a bit, try to find everything as we found it. It's our last night here together. and our paths may never cross again. And I should like to feel that you are all my friends, for to be without friends is a serious form of poverty. To the new year, and may it bring happiness to all of you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Well, look, Mac. Trudy and I are going to be married. We'll have plenty of room. You come stay with us.
Yes, maybe we could all stay together.
And Mike and I wish you'd come stay with us.
Yeah, Mac, why don't you?
No, I couldn't. You all have your own lives to live. I think it's a little late for me now to change. Plus, I do have this lovely estate in Virginia to go to. It's called Bubbling Springs. It's the O'Connor place. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Jim.
Welcome to the family.
Jim?
Bye.
Oh, they're such a lovely couple. Oh, by Jolly, I almost forgot. In case you folks don't have anywhere to go for your honeymoon, here is the key to the Zoofield mansion. They're in Ohio.
Thanks. Mac?
Mary, if he ever gives you any trouble, you come and report to me. I will be here November 1st.
It's the date.
Mike,
Mac. Thanks.
goodbye.
Bye. You know, there are richer people than me. Mary,
Yes, Mike?
remind me to board up that fence. Miss McKeever's coming through the front door next year.
Aww.